Today is March the 21st, 2025, and it's 7 o'clock p.m. And as you can tell by the studio, I'm still at Days, my ride or die partner. So with that being said, I'll slip into the chat real quick and welcome everyone here tonight. Michelle, hello, sweetheart. Mike, hello, hello, hello. Brenda, hello and good evening. Donna Hitch, hello, everyone. Hold on, my phone went to the commercial. You know how it goes. And now I'm back into the chat. Give me 1 second. Good evening, everyone. Hubby, hello. I'll be there shortly getting dinner on the plate. I hope you're cooking us something yummy. Hello, Donna, and thanks for coming. Nanette, hello, everyone. Karen T, hello. Donna, if you turn your phone around as if we're videotaping someone else, your images would be reversed. Who knew? God, you guys are so amazing. Okay, Zaza, hello everyone. Giovanna, good evening. Kitty D Crafts, oops, echo. I should not have an echo. My phone is down.
Let me get off. It might be me.
And I have no idea. Kitty D Crafts, Mikey, hello. Teresa Lewis is in the house. Hello, hello. Hi everyone lurking and sewing. Hello, Debbie. I love to sew. Hello and welcome to tonight's live. Janine, hello and happy birthday to you. One day late. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Janine. Amy C, hello. June, hello. Pat Strawhouse, hello. Let me see. Brenda, hello. No echo here. All right. Zaza's in the house, and now all is well with the universe, right? So, let me see. As you know, I have a flash. Think this here as you're seeing it, it looks perfectly fine to me. You guys see it backwards, I see it forward. So from time to time when I do these videos and I hold up a book, there's nothing I can do about it when I'm away from home because Joe's at home. So I'm sorry if it's hard for anybody to read, but that's just what happens. So anyway. Who is ready to see what Day and I have been up to? We've been very, very busy behind the scenes. So as you can see, we're getting these laid out. And I've got them laid out here. And they're very, very beautiful. Do you not love them? So tonight I'm going to turn the camera so you can see Dave real quick. And then we're going to get down to the table so you can see all the madness that we're working on. So let me slide over.
Hi everybody, how you doing? Happy Friday.
You didn't tell the kids hello in case they be watching you.
Hey sweeties, my blessings. Audrey, Ellen, Vivian, Little Paul, Monica, hey.
You never know who's be looking on the back end. So I wanted to welcome them. Hello, Shelly. It's been forever and a day. I thought, you know, you found this millionaire and you leave town. You leave the country. We really do miss you, Shelly. So you're not going to see all of this. You're going to be down on the table as best I can tonight because I really want you to focus here. So let me move a couple little things out of the way. I want to still be able to see the chat, but I also want you to see what I'm doing here. So I hope this does not tip over. Whoops, there you go, Day. It's too loose. Can you put this on the other eye? It falls over. I'm trying to show the table.
What I need to do?
We need to put it into that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And sorry, we're in the skinny mode. I keep forgetting to change the angle. So hang tight, guys. There you go. the mute.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now? Give
Can
me
you
a heart.
can you see
Can
me
you hear
now?
me now?
Oh, I think you got a bruise on my glass.
Okay. Still no sound, Shelly says. I believe we have sound. It's always the delay. There she is. Thank you.
Can you hear you?
Sometimes when you're working with all the tech, we jack things up and it's the way it's going to be. I cannot do anything in the middle of a live about the angle. I forgot to go from vertical to horizontal when I set up the live. So it's going to be what it's going to be. If it bothers anybody, you'll have to catch it on the replay on your big screen TVs, then I'm still going to look skinny, right? We'll see. So anyway. Jamel, yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much. So my goal tonight was to be able to show you this pattern in the different angles that we're going to be able to lay this out. So let me see now if I can do this to where it's coming down on the table. Can they, I think you're going to have to bring this in more to me. Hang tight, guys.
What do I need to do?
I'm not him. Bring the whole stand to me. Okay, now I want to get this down like this. I want to see if it's showing them on the table. Hold on. That's down too far. Right there. I want to... I can't see anything. Hold on. I'm trying to... Hello? We're a hot mess. This is not
Is that working?
No, because you have it up my nostrils.
Well, I can't help that.
All right. Let me see. Stay right there. Remember, there's the delay, so I
Okay.
can't tell. I have a little bit of it.
Is that working?
Right there. Don't move it.
I ain't touching.
Okay.
Got it.
Right there, guys. Oh, I like that black. Now you can see because I'm into the whites. I want to turn just a little bit. I want to see if I turned it the right way. Further away, we see more. We're not moving this camera yet. Can see now. Okay, that's what I wanted you to be able to see. So the difference in this is the difference that you're going to be able to see in the layout in its entirety. So as you can see, this is just one of the many. So if I turn this one and I turn this one, as you can see, it's going to give you just coming like this. So it's always, no matter how you turn this, it's going to give you many, many different variations. You could do this and put all the blacks in the center. And I'm only able, in this small space right now tonight, to show you just this little tiny bits. But when I do, I'm going to be doing 12 of these. And you should, the key word is should here. When mine is completed, I only want it to be the size of a good wall hanging. So to be 24 by 24. So as you can see, I've only gotten the 4 done. But this will look like a flower when it's all sewn together. As you can see here, let me get the book. I want to be able to show you this as it's in motion. So if you were doing like just as a 9 patch, I want to see if you can see this when it's down on the table. I do not believe, now you know I love that. I knew you would. I knew you would. So I'm going to try to, this is Afro Engineering at its best because I do not have Joe in the back end. Tweak for us. So anyway, as you can see, you're going to be able to turn this any old way. Moderator, please handle. Thank you very much.
Somebody be a man.
Yeah. Hi, Donna and everyone. Hello, Laura. Thank you, that free quilter. I'm sorry, I will probably have spam because I am sure when I set this live up tonight, I forgot to hit the must be subscribed. Sorry guys, if you see any inappropriate stuff, I will shut the live down. So anyway, you have all of your blocks here. Some people use the pattern that's got the four corners here. So it'll look like the diamond in the center. Day and I are not doing that. We are keeping ours as the square in its entirety. Day is doing a great job of stepping in for Joe. Yes, she is. I am so grateful and I am very blessed. So as you can see with the layout, I'm going to start maneuvering, and there's 12 different layouts that you get with this. As you can see, I've shown you the red in the center. I've shown you the path. I've shown you now the black. So if we just turn one here and one here, you're going to be able to see how it still comes back to this way and this way. Now when all of these are joined together, you're able to still turn these any old way and you're going to get multiple designs. Now is that not cool? I think it's really sweet when you can see it all coming together. So let me put the camera back up now, and it's okay, baby. You go ahead and sew there. I want to see. So I hope that's able to show you just a little bit of the different angles with the different turns. Now, things I have as takeaways for this. I have decided, because of my passion for FPP, I want to create more. But I have a couple test kits coming home when I get there from Legit, and I will need to focus on them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do this in just the 24. So it'll be 12 total blocks, and mine's going to end up being a wall hanging, and it'll be one of my Christmas projects. Now how cool is that? Love it. Giovanna, how you doing, girl? Hope everything's okay. All right, so I would highly recommend when you're doing any FPP, leave the paper on if you are not familiar with sewing with your 1/4 inch. Staying with your true 1/4 inch when you marry these together, once you decide your layout, and I've already decided, I know I'm going to put the red in the center. So let me get mine set up, because it's really important that you get to see. And in transport, when I take these home, I don't want them messed up. So I'm going to go ahead, and I've already measured them. I know my size, and I know everything's going to be okay. You should be able to see right here, this wee little corner. So if I'm coming in from the back with your pin, and you're coming straight through to this side, you should be able to line up perfectly clear the way that you would like your patterning to be. So I'm going to line it up here, and then I'm going to repeat down on this end. There's a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of emails asking, why is my block not lining up? Why is this happening? Well, this is it. You just have to make sure that your corners come in alignment. So let me slide these over out the way, and then I'll lay them on their stomachs, right sides together, you know? And we'll get these pinned as well. So stick a pin straight through. I've already taken the paper off of that one because it was starting to fall off, and I'm okay with that. And once in a while, you will have that little bit that hangs over, okay? So now I'm going to, my pins are in, and line it up. From time to time, when I know that my fabric is going to possibly give me a fit when I'm trying to line up, you can also put another pin in the center, or you can put the clip. Whatever you would like to do. Hello, Jen, and welcome to tonight's live. You missed, but you'll be able to catch up really quick. You missed pinning that corner. There was no paper in that corner. I ordered that book. Can't wait for it to get here. I'm telling you, this book is amazing. There's so many different patterns. You won't believe it. So I still do my 1.4 when I'm FPPing, strictly because as I'm joining them, I really like everything to line up properly. So I'm not going to tear my paper yet. I'm going to go ahead and get this one, as they say, married together. And you can take your time, or you can go zoomy zoom, whatever you would like to do. Hi Donna, did you say my bits were hanging over? No, I don't understand. Ordered the book. Giovanna, hello. Are you paper piecing those? Yes, these are FPP, and that's how you can get the nice crisp edges. So I'm going to just go ahead now, and I can tear out the paper only from the seam for right now. It's really important you leave the others in for right now. And where it looked like I did not have my seams lined up, one piece had already fallen out as I was sewing, and that will happen with this. This is the first pattern they and I've worked with that it actually does that. Hi Dahlia, wherever you are. Jody, she's here. I've got baby in the corner working. So we will pull this back so you'll be able to see both of us, but you won't be able to hear us. I can tell you that, because it'll be like we're yelling into a tube. Hi, if I missed any squirrels. All you squirrels are amazing. So I've got a few tips and tricks I want to show you tonight on this project, and then we will circle back next Friday night with this one. But I do like to heat up my seams. I like to open them up. So let me lay the iron on it, and while I do that, I will try to get a better angle so you'll be able to see both of us. So give me just a second. I want Dave to be able to continue to sew. Enjoy your show, Donna. Crossover, thank you very much. I thought that nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody does. We be teasing. Is this one of your videos? Let me see. Hi, Donna and Day. Need a long nap to recover from this busy vacation. Wait until we tell you what we did today. If you have not saw the video that Day and I did today, you're totally missing out. So let me slide this one. We're going back over to this one. This is the only way I know that I can get us both in at one time. They want to see you too. So there you go. Now we can both pop in. So anyway, that's a better angle. I really like that anyway. So I've got my seam pressed open. So now I'm going to open this one up. Anybody that's done FPP already knows this. Movement warning. Yes, Heather, thank you very much. Yes, definite movement, because I don't have the cameras in my ceiling here. I don't have Joe working everything on the back end to where he can push a switch and everything goes. So you're stuck with old time technology by Donna and Day. And we're okay with it. So now that I have these like this, let me just turn you this way. Day, I did it again. Whoops, shit, did it again. Da, 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 da.
Okay, what do we
Just
doing?
hold it there for 1 second and then we bring it up.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm not even sewn together yet, but you can see the flower in the center. So let me go ahead and bring me back up, Day. That way, I'm sorry, baby, you're not going to get no sew time tonight.
That's okay.
That's good.
I ain't getting no screen time either.
Hey, because we're no good. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good. Chicken mushrooms. Heather, so glad you included us in the fun you're all having. It's really important that we share this experience. I am so lucky and blessed that Joe, some people say he allowed. No, my husband doesn't allow me to do anything. He, we support each other, and for that I'm grateful. And he knew it's been a hard year, as you all know, and I'm a lucky lady that he's like, if you and Dave want to go hang out, she's been a team player, you're really, really lucky. So, Donna, you are my inspiration. I had a hard time getting back to my sewing machine, hold on, even though I know it'd be best thing for me. However, as you know, medical events can throw you the loop. Yes, trust me. He enables you sometimes. Yes, he does. He is my enabler. Some people, you know, they like Cheerio. What do they call it? The donuts. I like the fabric. Yeah, I like my facts. Yes, he does enable me. I think I like the hair color, the style the best. You look great and you look younger. Thank you so much. It was honestly a mistake. This hair has been a thing. I wanted to keep my long hair. I can give you the story now because I've recovered from mourning the loss. Stop it, Dad. You're not funny. You're not funny at all. So,
You're the one saying it.
so anyway, y'all know, I went to get my hair lightened because with the Indian and all the meds that I'm on, my hair, the woman was having trouble. I wanted it to be a lighter shade and then go ahead and put my black back in because naturally I have black hair and it's the wiry, like, you know. So, 6 hours in a chair. They had already left home, went, got her manicure, got a pedicure, and got her hair cut. She's back home and she goes, I've been out of the house for an hour and 12 minutes. What are you doing? I said, still sitting here. So I sent her a picture with the bag head, you know? So she's like, holy heck, it's turning white. And I said, what? So I look and yeah, the woman over processed my hair. Big mistake. So anyway, the only way to save it was to try to let it heal, and then that didn't work. So I didn't like the white because it made me look like I was 500 years old. So I was like, I'll put a color wrench on, right? So I did the color wrench and couldn't find the color I liked. So I went back to a different beauty shop and I said, look, my hair's jacked up and the girl needs some help. So don't sneeze in a chair when you're in with a hairdresser, right? Don't do it. So I'm sitting there. She's already put the color on. It's supposed to be like my roots right here, like coming back to my heritage. And I'm like, this is going to look fabulous. So it was down about here by then. And I went, "Achoo!" right when she cut it. And no one wants to hear the words, oh, crap. But she used the S word. And I looked up and she started crying because the last thing I say when I said, you can trim my hair, but I want to keep the length. It's very important I keep the length. She goes, I need the manager. Then I knew it was bad. So I'm messaging Day, like she can help me. I'm in Maryland, she's in Michigan. And I'm like, I think she jacked my hair up. And she goes, what? It can't get much worse. That's when you know you've got a good friend, when they tell you the truth even though it's going to hurt. So she goes, send me a picture. So I turn around in the chair and I'm going click, click, big bunch out. So needless to say, my head is now shaved in the back. Heather's hair is longer than mine. And I'm getting used to, like, at least make it look puffy up here so I have something. So when I walk out of the store, Joe's waiting in the car. And he kept texting me 6 hours in the beauty salon. And he goes, honey, You okay in there? I said, I really am okay. I promise. But I'm going to cry. I need you to come in. He goes, oh my God, I'm on my way. So he comes in and the woman says, I've got to take her to the wash bowl because I have to wrench this out. He goes, her hair's freaking white. What did you do to her? So it was a nightmare. But long story short, hair's going to grow back. We have good sense of humor about it. I'm getting used to it. And my family's like, when I walked out at the end, Joe goes, hey, bud. I was like, shut up. It's not funny. So it is what it is. Let me look at the chat. Hello, Heather. The power of prayer. Amen. The power of prayer is good. So glad you can laugh now about it. I'm telling you, I really was not laughing at first. 20th for her birthday is the 26th. No, it will grow out healthy. Absolutely. And I still got some of the fried here. But you know what? I'm not letting them shave it. I love the bob. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. Thank you, Laura. Thank you all for being so supportive. Auntie Donna, just think when us people with long hair is dying from the heat, you'll be saying, ooh, I'd be cool back here. Yeah, okay. So sorry to hear that. It's a new cut, a new way, and it's going to be okay. Heather keeps dropping the word of the day, so I have to figure this one out. Hold on. I like your hair, but it will grow. Hugs. June, thank you. Log. Hold on, I have to break this. Logacious? Logacious?
Got a Q.
Where do you see the Q?
L-O-Q.
I thought that was a G. You sure?
What's a Q?
It looks like G to me.
Well, there's not the little loopy.
Okay,
Straight down.
okay. Loquacious? Loquacious?
Loquacious, I think.
Loquacious? And I'm sorry. You look beautiful. Thank you, guys. You make an old woman feel special tonight. But, yeah. So, this was all an experience, to say the least. Yay. Good job. Yeah, that, Q, Heather, it didn't look like a Q, baby. It looked like a G. But it's all good. It's all good, I promise. So, you want to see what this looks like? It's a happy accident. Hold on. Looks great. It got rid of a lot of the damage. Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, it really did need it.
It really needed it like months before. But can you see how beautiful that is? When I said there was going to be a flower in the center, I was not playing. This would be really cool as like, how I want to say, they put a border on it and it would be nice Christmas placemats. Look at that. You can already see the flower.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And I like it that you can see all the movement. Yeah, it could be Christmas pillows. So it's just something different. We made sure that we did use different colors to give this all of the movement as the book directed. Takeaways, I would have probably, now that I have the visual in my head, I will do this in blues. But I promised this year I was not going to hit a lot of blues. But I think it would look really pretty, like with a light blue here, these in a darker blue, and then this in like a real dark something. It's just a really pretty pattern. 4 blocks came together, and I really want to go ahead and do this to where it's going to be a nice door hanger for me for Christmas. And if I get it done, I'll be thrilled. I won't abort it. Donna, you are absolutely beautiful inside and out. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate that. I love the movement that this pattern gives, and I hope that I will revisit this pattern next week when I'm home and I'll have all the fancy Joe the Tech Guy technology, and I'll be able to really showcase a little bit more on it. My goal would be that I have my other, let me see, I got to do quilt math, 12 blocks done, right? 4, 8, I need 16 blocks.
So 12 more.
So I have 12 more. But I think it's really going to look cool. And see, I can make it move. Yay! But I'm all kidding. It looks good, right? And I'm very thankful for that. Takeaways. I've been showing Day how you can, instead of doing one block at a time, and you're already going to have the color out, my takeaway from this would be very, very simple. I've got all of my 12 ready to go. I've got my number 2. This should be numbered number 1 in. I would highly recommend, and this is my takeaway, that you would do what?
It does go by faster.
Yeah, it does. And I think it looks really sweet when it all comes together. I want to make sure I'm grabbing the right color. And I know this is not what I'm looking for. Yes. And then let me see. 2, this is 3. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I enter the right numbers. Okay, now I can show you because I picked up the wrong stock. So the easiest way when you're doing this, and this is my takeaway, do as you choose. I've already got all 12 of these done. I would highly recommend, and I only bought a 4th yard because I knew I was going to do wall hanging, and this is it. I will do all 12 in one sitting, just like this. Flip it over. And this one piece, I will move it around in many different angles. And I will give this number 1 piece hooked to the number 2. And this is the way to do it, and you'll thank me later. It's, you're sewing 12 blocks at once, which some people are like, you're gonna do what? Trust the process. Trust me on this. You'll thank me later. So I'm going to bring this over. If you're doing the same block, and say it's 50 blocks, it's kind of like chain piecing. Once you get the hang of the chain piecing, that's kind of what I'm trying to show you here. So now I've got the number 1 married to the number 2. So I will set this aside, voila, and continue to do this for the rest of these blocks. Just flip it over, make sure you're on the right number, and all you're going to do for every stinking one of these beautiful blocks, you're just going to put all the number 1s to all the number 2s. For when I'm doing this way, I honestly overpin the first block because I do not want it to slide until I am sure. Day, could you please pick that up? I knocked that off. Thank you. I just didn't want to sit that there. So, this was my takeaway. Day, do you have any takeaways from this?
Yes. Do it your way.
Do it what way?
Do it the way you're.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if you're doing it and you've got your fabric stacked out, it makes more sense to pull one color and do them all at once. And then pull your next color and do that all at once.
Yeah, and then before you know it, all
It's
the
called,
blocks are done.
I like to call it smart sewing. I love that. I hope mine turns out like that. Giovanna, let me see, that was Zaza. I think it will. You all know the colors that you are choosing to use in these. And just remember, your one color wave is going to come like this. The next one is going to stop and then restart. That stop and restart is your flower. So visualize your flower and your block will look beautiful. I was going to do it in the black in the center, and I was like, I think it would take too much away. So it just makes good sense to take your time, enjoy the process, but you can honestly get all of this done. I want to say, I sat down before the live. We come down here about 5:30. In an hour I did 3 blocks. The way that I was doing them, and they heard me doing numbers in my head, turned around, she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Hun, I'm chain stitching." And she went, "I'm going to keep doing the way I'm doing." I was like, "Okay, but try this." So she tried it, and now she likes it. But it's the unknown, the uncertainties. If you don't do it, you're not going to know. But seriously, if you're doing the same block, think of it like this. You know how many blocks, if it's 64 blocks, if it's 100 blocks. Doesn't it make sense to chain piece them all? Get it all done. Do one at a time and work your way through. I call it smart sewing, but if you want to go slow sewing on these, you can. But you're going to be moving your fabric so many times because each color gets used 2 times. So I hope that helps. So I want to get Day to grab one thing I think we want to show you tonight. Do you want to show them tonight or make them watch the video?
Yeah, we'll keep showing.
Okay, Day says we get to show you. She the boss. Definitely makes sense. Love that. Let me see. Hold on. I want to show you something very, very, Day and I have been, and her daughter-in-law today, with a long armor who came to the house to teach us some more techniques on her pro stitcher. And I'm telling you what, we would like your honest opinion on this quilt that we're about to show you. If you've already seen it, we did a short, but there's some that don't watch the short. I broke a nail.
Again?
No, the other day, and it's the bad nail, so I keep trying to go like this when I talk, but I broke it.
We're shooting a bird.
No, I will not do that. Day, you dirty girl.
Telling everybody they're number 1.
I am not. Stop it. She says, I'm telling everybody the number 1. So let me move this out the way.
Do you want to turn?
We can.
Might be easier.
Yeah, we're going to make you motion sick. But I'm coming over there so we can turn this camera around. So Day, you'll have to, are you going to go over there and hold it up yourself? Do you want to do that?
You can't see me, but you can.
You'll have to go all the way back
I'm
here.
going to go this way? Okay.
Yeah, go all the way back there. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera so you can see what I see. And I'll be looking at the chat to see if you can see.
Can they see it?
Hold on. I have to wait. Remember, there's the delay. So
Hold on, let me lift it up a little bit.
she's getting it up higher. Yes, now they can see. Hang tight. Come in a little bit closer. Come in a little bit closer. Do you see the movement the eagle has? Look.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, no, it's not you. Keep moving. Keep moving. A little closer. A little closer. There. Is that not gorgeous? And do you see the top of it? I'm trying to make sure that you can see. Is that not beautiful? We quilted an eagle in that. Okay, Day.
You want me to turn it around so you can see the back?
You can. Day's going to turn it around so you'll be able to see the back of it. And on the top left side, it's my left. Can you bring that into the camera a little bit more? So they may be able to see it. I'm looking on here. Yeah, they'll be able to see that. Yeah. Can you see the eagle? Turn it around now and show it in the front, please. But you are getting the up close and personal view. And we have not trimmed the strings, but it's been squared down. So over the weekend, it'll get
Bound.
bound and things. So I love that. So let me know what you think of that. We've been really busy since we've been here. We're going to do a goodbye video, kind of like probably Monday nights. And then Tuesday, we're going to do the last minute, we can get her done. Whatever we need to do before we head out. So, let me see. Oh, wow, it's beautiful. Tell me what you think. Happy accidents in my sewing store. Oh, wow. Brought him along. Arm with a pro stitcher next week. Couldn't pass up the nice price. Way to go. Yes. Yes, you can see it. Yes, good. We weren't sure if the camera was picking it up. Legit kits are beautiful, but way out of my price range. And we understand that. We really, really do. But, we humbly appreciate it. I will still continue to move forward with doing legit kits from time to time on my channel because I love legit kits. Mike and the team are so good to me, and I just enjoy the whole process beginning to end. As long as I don't have to pick the colors, they got someone that loves to sew them. Your eagle is awesome on your quilt. Thank you. The long armor came up with that design, and I was just like totally blown away as soon as she showed it, because I thought we were going to like put the eagle in it, and I was like, what? And she goes, no, we're going to put it up here in the corner, and then we're going to do the clouds here and the mountains, and the eagle's going to be flying through. Once she explained it, I was just like, and Day and her daughter-in-law worked really tight with the long armor, and I was on the back side of it, and then if we needed to fill a gap in, since I like to do that, free motion, I would just go in free motion, and it was just really fun. So I call that like a 4-person collab. Yeah, 4-person collab. But we made that that when possible, and I just really love it. And I've already sent Joe the video of it up close, and he's like, oh my God, that turned out beautiful. Y'all did fantastic. Yes, it's beautiful. I think we're both blown away.
Yeah, it turned out really, really nice.
Yeah,
it took us all day.
Yeah, that was an all-dayer.
We started at about 10 and didn't finish till about 3
or 4. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there was teaching involved too.
Right.
Love to say that's fabulous accident. I hope you become best friends. They actually will, and you're just not going to regret it. Donna and Day, hi Zandra. The eagle is beautiful. Thank you so much. I wish I could do a giveaway while I'm here, but I can't, so I will be doing a giveaway when I get back home. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. It's been a blast. We have really got a lot done. Could you imagine if we both lived in the same state, how much work we could get done? Done in Day's sweatshop. No, it would be Paul's sweatshop.
Right. Get downstairs.
Candace is in the house. Hello, sweetheart. I hope you had a fabulous day. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and supporting us, and we wanted to make sure that we brought you along on this trip to Michigan. It's been great. I will not have a live on Sunday morning. I want to let you know that. No live on Sunday morning. Day and I are going to take this weekend and really hit hard the last of the projects that we have on our bucket list to get done. And we really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are what makes our channel thrive and grow, and it's so fun to have Day as my ride or die. I just love it.
Have a good night, guys. Great weekend.
And we'll see you guys back again on Monday. Take care. God bless and good night.